one of our first questions is, do you have some favorite artists? And if you do, who are they?
Yeah, I do have a couple favorite artists out there. Jean Michel Basquiat, he's really nice. I like his shit a lot, especially what he was doing during the time that he was alive. He ended up overdosing, so rest in peace. Who else? Keith Haring is very nice. Keith Haring is very good. Francis Bacon. Francis Bacon is very nice. If you guys don't know who that is, there's like a documentary on like YouTube. You guys should like go and watch him. The guy was pretty twisted.
Okay.
He was kind of, a bit messed up in the head. But his art was really nice. And yeah, I guess I would say those are like my top three.
You know what I
True.
what I do like about Ariel as well is that he does look up some of the sort of history behind some of the art that you might even walk by in New York and things like that. Because sometimes me and Ariel would walk by graffiti that to me it looks like any old sort of thing because I'm not like really paying attention, and then Ariel would tell me like, oh, there was a graffiti war between these two. Like I forgot who it was you were talking about.
Yeah, it was Banksy, and I forgot the other guy, but basically Banksy ended up like covering one of his tags, and there was just like this whole war and cold like I don't know, because during that time Banksy was just seen as like, oh, he's playing up to the audience, to the like I guess the public and the the media, and it's weird like he's just given into like that part of the art world. I don't know. That's what people are saying. I don't know. I guess I know about it, but I'm fucking stupid with my words. I stumble on them, so I don't want to like explain it.
We
That's
all
alright.
do that. We
That's
all
well.
do that. We all do that. So, you've drawn a lot of drawings throughout your time, but do you have a favorite drawing? Like one of your drawings where you're like, yes, this is it. This is mwah, a masterpiece.
Yeah. There is a couple. I remember I actually made it while I was having like a breakdown. You
What did
know,
I say? What did I
like
say? What did I
it
keep
was
saying
really
this? I keep saying this. Literally, every art. I'm sorry, but literally, anytime any artist has a mental breakdown, depression, whatever it is, I don't care. Like, they just make the best masterpieces of all. Like, freaking Da Vinci's over here cutting off his ear and then just
That wasn't Da
boom.
Vinci. That
Right,
was
I
Van
meant
Gogh.
Van Gogh. I meant Van Gogh. But still, Da Vinci had issues too.
Oh, you broad.
oh my
Go
God.
ahead.
I know it was
Yeah,
Van Gogh.
no.
I'm sorry. I know it was Van. It's been a long day. Okay, it's been a long,
Yeah.
stressful. It's been awful. Today's been awful.
You
I'm
got
all over the place.
You got a Van Gogh to history class.
Oh,
Just made it even worse. But
good one, Alex.
anyway, Van Gogh's over here cutting off his ear and then just makes like boom, boom, boom masterpieces.
Don't slam the table. The mic's on the table.
Sorry. Anyway, just you with your mental breakdown, full on make a masterpiece. Am I the only
Yeah.
one who's seeing a freaking pattern here?
Yeah, no, I know what you're talking about. Cause there was I was watching something on Daniel Johnston. He's one of my favorite musicians, and the guy was also pretty. He wasn't that the best state in his head. He had like schizophrenia and like bipolar disorder.
Jesus
But
Christ.
they were talking about him, and they were like, yeah, no, a lot of these great people, like artists and like authors and like musicians, a lot of them share like I guess like mental health issues. But even then, it's like I don't know. It's a weird topic because I don't think it should be seen that way. Because if anything, it kind of like romanticizes mental health, like mental illness in a way, like if you're mentally ill, you'll be a better artist, or you'll just how do I say it? You'll just like there's an artistic side to it, or like it brings out the good side of you. But if anything, when somebody's like in these like really bad lows and downs, they aren't really making art. Because I mean, personally for me, whenever I'm like really down and low, I guess in one of these like pits of like depression, I can't create, because I just think anything I create is worthless. So it's really when I'm in these like manic highs that maybe I guess I do make that's when I made the piece that I really liked, and I still have it to this day. I have it like I have it like really neat. I remember when I was done with it, I like picked it up and I was like, oh my god, I was like shaking. It was like such a weird thing because I had like tears streaming down my face and I was like, oh my god, it was. I don't know, like if like I don't know, I just seemed like a total like nutcase.
It's okay.
And
We've all had one of those moments.
yeah,
Have we
but
now? I think you're just crazy and it goes nowhere. But
there's like a good there's like some pieces that I really like, and it's weird because whenever I make a piece that I like, I don't really like it. It's just that I'm like, okay, this is better than than most of them, and I guess it's more pleasing to my eye than the others.
Yeah.
But like, there's always going to be something that I don't like about it.
Of course,
I don't know
I
that
understand
one.
that. I understand that completely. So, can you share with us, like, send us that mental breakdown piece? Like, I want to see it.
oh
Yeah.
Do you have it near you or?
No.
Oh,
If
okay.
anything, I would probably send a photo after we're done with the
Yes,
podcast.
please.
Yeah. And I like even after like the breakdown, I wrote a note. I wrote a little note saying, "Yeah, this is my favorite piece. This is the best thing I've ever done." And like I still have it all together.
Aw.
And I made it with pencil and everything. I didn't want to like after I was done with it, I didn't want to touch it at all. I just wanted it to just stay like it is. So it's just in pencil. I didn't want to like ink over it or anything like that.
Gotcha,
So yeah.
gotcha.
That's awesome.
That's
Yeah.
amazing.
It's just so in that sort of moment, was it like, would you say that you were expressing yourself on the page, or would you say that whatever happened on the page was just some kind of result from like how you were feeling in the moment?
I guess no, because I know a lot of people who like, who are like are into art. They're like, because art is a way to express yourself. But personally, for me, I find it very hard to express myself through my art. Mm-hmm. It's very hard for me to personally put how I feel onto a canvas or onto a piece of paper. And I've kind of struggled with that for a very long time because whenever I'm like trying to like create something, I always overthink it. I'm like, oh, how could I like make it, give it a deeper meaning or yada yada yada. So I ended up I end up with like things that I just like I'm never satisfied with because I don't think I could ever fully like put myself onto a piece of canvas or onto a paper. Now I don't know if that makes me a good art. No, I don't know if that makes me a bad artist or like a good artist. I don't know. I don't really care. But still, it's just really frustrating.
Gotcha.
And yeah, but no, I don't. Literally, all I was doing was just like drawing lines, and it was nothing to do with like my state of like my mental state. It had nothing to do with like the mental breakdown. I just really needed to draw. Oh my bad. I just really needed to draw. And
Gotcha.
yeah, that's what came out. It's like nothing deeper in it, but I don't know.
Right.
Maybe I'll send the photo and you guys are going to see what it is. So, yeah.
No, yeah, definitely. Yeah, thank you. That's great. So,
Yeah.